Alright. Okay. Don't want to go up. Like here, might be in the way though.
Unless you
Okay.
don't get thrown back.
Oh,
Okay, bundle pipes first.
I'll leave it on mute. Alright, what are we looking at here? Lane matchup. MF Leona into Kalista Noir. You probably get fucking bodied early, especially because you're running fucking Dark Harvest. Um, Depends how they play it, obviously, but should be like kind of easy for them to play. Um, you definitely don't want to like get run down the whole lane. We'll see what happens. Starting wave, they're not here. Interesting. Um, wow. Okay, this might be like really low rank. I'm not sure. So it's kind of hard to comment, I guess, because I mean, technically you shouldn't have like access to the wave for free here. Like they're just late to the wave and you're getting like first shove. This is a pretty good shove. I don't know why Leo's like hitting the backline minions at the moment. Like honestly, there's just not a lot for Leo to do in this early lane, but I think yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to say much because you shouldn't be able to just like free hit here. These guys should have been trying to pressure you guys level one. This is okay. You did push a little hard, so the problem with pushing how you've pushed is like full hitting like this is then you're gonna end up with this wave, right? So like you need to be always like looking at your like looking at your minimap. Your minimap is tiny. Okay. Looking at your minimap and keep looking at where your wave is, right? Because then you get like the general consensus of where their wave is. So their wave is like back here as well. Um, so you need to like make the mental note of like you never want to like hard shove this first wave like crazy because now this second wave is going to be sitting like in front of their tower, right? Which is hard for you guys to do anything off of. So like, yeah, it's just insane that they're not like pushing this back and fighting you guys here, but hard to judge, waste Q. Okay. So we bounce a wave back, what, we're going for a ward. Yeah, ward the try. Okay. I mean, I'm presuming you guys would do it, right? Because I heard two of yous in the call, so I'll say just for reference for the both of yous, you don't want to be using like both wards straight away, especially on the current patch. Like they're pretty like slow to get your ward back. Typically, I generally have someone ward this level one. Generally, the AD carry wants to be warding this level one, and then the support at after third wave crash will like, if you have prior, will like go and ward the river or whatever. So you don't have to miss minions and XP, but you definitely don't want to be like warding using double ward there for the both of you here. Um, Need to have a plan here as well. Smacking the wave yet again. Like this is like mindlessly smacking the wave, getting it like up here in front of the turret again. You're farming it in like a very bad spot. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, like this is like the result of just shoving your wave mindlessly. So like on this wave, right, is when your jungle is like bouncing back to you, they're also pushing it in. Like generally, I'll take this like a little slower. Uh, your jungle is awfully slow and is clear though. Interesting. Um, but yeah, like you don't you yet again like you need to be checking the map like when you're doing this sort of stuff because especially on the cannon wave is obviously harder to break in, but like look at your wave is back here, right? Like back here. So unless you can get this in time, but even like getting it in right now, like Nort can just walk in front and hold it in front of his turret, which is perfect for their jungle who wants to gank, you know, on this timer as well. if you didn't get vision of like which way he's pathing to, he's probably pathing to the Nautilus and not to his Alawi top, right? There's nothing for him to do on top side. So like when you guys, I mean, he's guys got the ward cover, so like you know that he's here. But when he shows up, does it really matter? Like if you're stuck having to farm the wave here, it doesn't matter if you can see him or not, because yeah, he just walks through. They've got set up. Um, so like yeah, whether you have vision of him or not doesn't actually matter because you've put your wave in like this terrible spot where you're having to farm it like literally at the front of their turret, which is exactly where they want it. They're in zero danger of dying, and your fucking Viego's pathing bot side as well. So it's like it's just like bad for him, bad for you guys because we got to presume that their Mundo is pathing. So you want theoretically you want to have shove like if both jungles are pathing the same way so that you guys can impact the crab. Fucking my mouse. Is there something? Yeah, so theoretically you want to have shove so that you can impact the crab fight, but yeah, when it's like stuck at the turret like this, it's very, very hard. Um, let's have a look. Actually, your Viego wasn't that slow. Never mind. But yeah, so you guys get caught with this. It's crazy that you didn't flash this as well. It was kind of fucking insane that you got that dodge off. Pretty, really, really nice dodge. Wait, what are we doing here? So 2v3. 2v3, your jungle is trolling. Oh, you're now trolling as well. Oh my fucking... Can't even make this shit up, okay? Oh my god, and you don't get hooked. Like, this is... I can't believe how blessed you are this game. Okay, I guess you get unlucky with a bouncing grenade. No barrier. General, general, like, rule of thumb, by the way, is like you want a barrier as early as you can in the lane while getting like max value out of it, right? So it's like if you can use it like level 1 or level 2 because like naught hits hook on you, like you just barrier all the damage because you want it to go on cooldown as early as possible while getting as much value out of it. So if it's on timer and it saved you literally it's like the maximum amount that it possibly can save you from, it's great. So when you're taking like full hits like this, you can almost guarantee like when they're just auto attacking you, like they're just auto attacking you like this whole time, like you could have used barrier here and you just would have got like the full shield procced. When you save it for like situations like this, it's like well, I guess I mean you did end up getting like full value out of it, but typically like when people save it to like the very last thing to keep them alive, like it's generally you're not getting the best value, plus like your cooldown is starting like later than when it should have started like earlier. Um, so yeah, try use your barrier early. People call it tempo barrier in high elo, like tempo sums, like supports will use their heal early if the move speed helps them, like, if they can get a bit of healing out of it, as well as like maybe dodge like Ezreal Q or something with the heal move speed, just to get it on cooldown, and you still got like max value out of it. So yeah, just trying to use your spells or use your summoners efficiently is okay. So we're back to farming, yeah. But like this is a similar situation, right? So we need to keep in our head that Hecarim is pathing bot. Or not Hecarim, Mundo, sorry. Oh, actually, we just saw him in the river. So he's just walked through. But like you don't want to be like hitting the wave. Like it's fine to go for a bounce, but you don't want to be killing all these minions. And then if Hecarim, not Hecarim, fucking Mundo doesn't want to do dragon, like when you have shoved the wave like this now, where you have the cannon and this, like if she doesn't fucking hit this wave, like you're gonna get stuck with the wave, like fucking stuck here with a slow pushing into them, and you can't like hit the wave because Mundo can just sit here And until his camps respawn on topside, like if he's got the timers on, I mean you should have timers on too, so you can see like your camp timers even though you're on 80 carry. It's just useful info to know. But he can literally just like say it's like 27 seconds away, like spawning on his Krug. So it's like he can literally sit here for fucking 10 seconds and then channel his base, and then that's 18 seconds that like he can deny you from hitting the wave that's gonna sit here, right? If you're slow pushing the shit. And then Viego pretty much has to skip Krugs, come down, and fucking like help you like shove this in and reset, right? Otherwise you just get zoned and you can't farm. That's how it should work in like high relo in this sort of situation. Because yeah, like you're just hitting, you got a bad habit of just hitting the wave for fun by the looks of it, with no like purpose or intent. Running them down with no sums, like wait, oh, because Nor hooked in. Okay, no, that's fine. Skip past that. This is all good. Probably start backing off a little bit because Nort hook cooldown isn't very long when he actually hits a target with it. It's like 40% reduced or 50% reduced or something. Might actually be more than 50%, I'm not sure. Yeah, but you guys end up over chasing there. So he just turns around and runs you down with the hook again. As something to keep in mind, same with Thresh Hook actually. Like when they hit something with the hook, the cooldown gets like halved, whereas like if they miss, then they're on a massive cooldown on Thresh and Nautilus. So just like yeah, if he hit because he hit the minion, it got reduced. So wait, actually, Naut's is only on terrain. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Thresh's is just when it hits. What do we got here? It's stuck. Okay, and this was a good chase down. Yep, I like this. Oh, I missed the fucking ult here. Okay. Okay, I mean, there's no way we use like this sort of ability usage, right? Um, Leona leading with E, you leading with R. I'm not sure if you're trying to just hit Nautilus or like, because to be honest, you should drop your E and R together, right? Leona also should have like not E'd and she should have just clicked Q because the problem with her leading with E is that her E is a root instead of a stun, and Nautilus can then just auto and get his aftershock off, which is why he takes like very little damage out of this. Whereas if she opened with a stun, he wouldn't have been able to get aftershock and he would have got like chunked way heavier without getting all the extra armor and MR. But this was pretty good, not too bad in the end. What are we doing? Shoving this wave. Okay, this is bad to overstay. So got to think of tempo, especially with new home guards, right? So 4 seconds, this guy's resetting. So this gives you enough time to farm this wave and then leave. So you can rush in this wave and leave if you want. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have even stuck around for this wave, but this is fine. You can't stick around for this plate. Because now Kallista's back, and these guys should shove like crazy right now. Like they should. This Nautilus should never base. How much was his HP? I think he spotted here, right? Or did he not? I swear he's like kind of healthy. Is he? Holy fuck, I can't see. Like, when do we actually? Oh, never mind. He's fucking 1 HP. Unless he ran back. No, he didn't. Never mind. Alright, so I guess you can't. Oh, wow, you even stay for Dragon. Okay. This was pretty bad Dragon as well. I know, like, Dragons are OP, but if they came back and just fought you here, like, I guess Mundo's recalling up top. Maybe Viego can solo, but I feel like this sort of scenario should have been like he should full clear his bot side. You should base off a bot, spend your 1400, and then once he finishes this clear and you guys are back, then you play for a bot gank into Dragon. Um, because this is like now you're stuck, right? Because instead of using your tempo to like you shove the wave, you shouldn't have gone for that plate. You should have base, come straight back out on the map, and then like try and make a play because you done everything with your tempo that was not spending your money and making you like the strongest that you can be on the map at all times. So this is like the worst tempo you can possibly have. You're just stuck on the map with $1,400 that you can't spend unless you're gonna give like a bunch of golden XP to base, right? So it's like you should have based earlier, and now you're really stuck here. You should have based before the crab after getting the plate. You should have based before the plate. You should have based at any point here. And now you're really stuck without missing heaps. And these guys should punish you for this. They really should. They should freeze this wave. They probably just shove it because they're bad. Yep, so they shoved it and got one plate instead of like deny you this whole wave. They could have denied this whole wave and the next half a wave. They could have froze this forever on you because like grubs are up and support like this, or your support's moving, fucking jungles are all up there. Like these guys could have just sat this in front of their turret and just never break it, and you should have been fucked for this. So you need to be very mindful of tempo. I mean, you kind of just get away with it because they're just bad, obviously, but it's alright. What are you going? IE first. Interesting. Yep, nice. Sorry. Yeah, this is fine. I'm surprised you went Dark Harvest IE, but honestly, I don't know current MF builds. So maybe it's meta, I'm not sure. Whew, wait. Great bounce, holy shit. Just one shot that thing with the crit, nice. Um, Yet again, like this is where like I would just barrier in this fight to save HP and put a summoner on cooldown here if we're trying to take massive chunks before Drake, right? Jesus. Rough gig. Rough gig yet again, like didn't use barrier, so and I mean this is like a situation where like you didn't expect to die, so you didn't use it, but that's what I'm saying is like the bad part, yeah. Is like you should be using it to save HP here instead of like using it as a last resort survival thing. Because if you have the health, then you're not gonna die. Um, okay. Holy shit, she fucking altered. Wait a second. Okay, so we know they're on the dragon and we're running into them. Yeah. I mean, there's not much for me to say, right? Like, you know that's bad. You just face checked even though, like, they have hook, you have no flash. Like, yeah, he's low, but even if you, like, trade the Nautilus kill, right? Like, his job is just to hook you and they're all running down from the dragon to kill you. So, gotta respect them a bit more, especially when you're playing a mobile AD carry with no flash. Okay, I mean this was probably a time where you could have like walked up and hit more, right? Because you have this fucking Great Wall of China of minions fucking sitting in front of you. So like there's no reason why you couldn't have like walked to like here as long as you're behind them and Leo's in between you. You can just like auto queue this guy, try like get a chunk, like hit him through his W, whatever. Um, and really make sure that this wave like actually gets under the turret. Because I mean when you back up like this, the Nautilus technically could just walk forward right now with W on and just hold these minions right here. Just to make sure this next wave like is much harder for you to farm, right? So like when you don't walk these in when you're actually allowed to because all jungles are topside, just remember these guys are pathing the same way all game. So if your Viego's top, Mundo's top. If your Viego's bot, Mundo's bot, right? And we know that from the first gank that we done at the very start of the game. But so yeah, these guys could have froze this wave a little bit just to make you lose a couple minions. Where the hell's Leo going? Yeah, so I mean Leona's really cucking you here. I actually don't know what Leona's doing though because we're running mid to like share mid wave and mid plates. I thought she was trying to run to top, but maybe she just decided she's never gonna make it. Just like valid assessment. But I don't think we should have even bothered moving because it makes it very hard for you to lose a bunch of CS. Imagine if they held the wave too, like, and you guys just like wandered off. And then yeah, you have to run like fucking round to whoop whoop and back to get back to bot lane, lose a bunch of minions, and then maybe if these guys are good, they should be able to dive you, right? Technically, like Nautilus should tank, like just you're flashless still because you guys have the exact same flash timer, him and Nort. So like you should be able to just fucking walk at you, auto E Q, like when while you're rooted, alt knock you up, and then like when he gets low, Kalista just clicks R and like juggles the tower aggro. So you should be dead here. You should have got Dove 2v1, especially when they know everyone else is top and Leo's just sitting on mid wave, but Nautilus just like chases his tail and like sees Leo in mid and thinks he has to go, even though like his mid is dead, so there's nothing for him to do there. Um, so technically, you should have lost bot tire here and this, so you guys should be a little mindful of that if you're a duo. Unless you're just talking to randoms in the Discord, I have no idea, but if you guys are a duo, that's something you should definitely. Holy smokes, we missed everything. Yeah, it's fine. You're looking for a flash play. Okay. Okay, no blue ward, but completely up to you. Holy 4 ping, I've just noticed. Bless up. What I'd do for 4 MS. Alright, nice, yeah. I mean, it's better to fucking share golden XP in mid than like just run bot, because that wave was kind of cooked. Sorry. Um, okay, what? So we're sitting on top. I feel like this is really bad. The Mel should have just swapped, like, wait, she actually did end up basing on this wave. Oh no, she stayed. So unless the Mel needed money, which she didn't ping that she needed money, you should have stayed mid because now you're stuck on top with a minute 15 to before Drake, right? And you kind of force your support to hover you on this side because Nasus could just like click W and fucking run you down. Um, and he will just fucking kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So like when there's a minute 10 on fucking Dragon, they have one dead. It's like you really need to stay on mid so that Leona doesn't have to, because like it's not her fault that she has to go top here. Like she wants to set this up, right? You guys should be stronger. I mean, you have your ult coming up. You're level 11. Should be strong enough to fight this. Oh wait, you guys have the Nasus. Sorry, who the fuck's their top laner? Uh, oh Lowy. Yeah, I guess it's harder for him to run you down, but still, like you lose this like 1v1, right? If he gets on top of you and you're flashless. Especially if he has Iceborne Gauntlet, which he doesn't. Interesting. Um, yeah, so, but yeah, anyways, like, yeah, it's not Leo's fault that she has to be up here and cover you on side. You should have just, like, fucking bullied your Mel to, like, take the base, like, that one wave early, because your Nasus was basing, your Mel should base, and then these guys can, like, just swap themselves and you take over mid, because you really need your Leo to be hovering mid so that she can actually get useful wards to the next objective and not stuck up here. Um, So what happens? Yeah, luckily they're just sending it top for some reason. Oh my god, they're gonna win. Oh, why didn't Raj just knock you up? Wow, he actually sold that play. Still winning for them. Oh my god, no. Oh, this is so funny to watch. Wow. It's crazy. This is a winning play. I mean, it should have been a loss, right? Because the Rise should have just fucking drifted this straight into you and this guy, and just knock his up, but went all the way through jungle, and then he would have been there to fight. But yeah, I mean, this happens. They shouldn't have overloaded top, to be honest. Like, they should just go 20 seconds on Drake and just take the dragon and have full, like, river and jungle control, but they opted into fight top, which is okay, I guess. Let's have a look. Yeah, then somehow we get the dragon, so they really grief that. Oof, they let you out. Yes. Wait, what happened here? Hmm. Pretty good ult, actually. Oh yeah, you did get the kill, nice. I thought it was bad at first, like, but the ult had like way longer range and I kind of thought there. Thought it wasn't going to be able to kill her, but fucking melted her. Uh, this is interesting. Going Collector after IE. Like I say, I don't know the fucking builds at the moment, but I would have thought like going LDR second, it would have been better than Collector. I'm pretty sure Collector's like only good as like a first item choice, right? And it's generally only if you can't afford BF that people are going like serrated Dirk, and now there's like the new fucking Hex Optics that people are like experimenting with that apparently like just deals more damage than Collector at, 1 to 2 items, and then like obviously Hex Optics deals more later, but I think if you're going like for a zero attack speed sort of build, I think Hex Optics, i.e. LDR as like a 3 item thing. You could probably get rapid fourth item for one auto bonks. Something like that is maybe better than this. I feel like second item's just kind of useless. May as well just go LDR here. I wonder what you do go. I mean, you are versing. Yeah, LDR just makes so much more sense. You're versing fucking Alawi, Mundo, Nort, Rise, like all these HP stackers that you really need that passive in LDR to deal more damage to people with HP. Yeah, that's crazy. You flash forward. You need to keep in mind, like when playing AD carry, like even like pretty much all AD carries, like your flash here for like a singular kill like this in a team fight is never worth. Like you're trying to win the team fight, not like get one kill anymore. Like in lane phase, yeah, this is fine. Like flash for your one kill, whatever, get your money. But flashing for like one target here just means that for the next 5 minutes, like even if this fight went okay, like maybe you guys kill this guy and Mundo runs out or something, like I would say it's still not worth. Like you should just swap targets and start hitting the rise, right? Because this guy is effectively dead. Like he's probably also worth fuck like literally no money, but like this guy is effectively dead, right? Out of the fight, being this HP, having to run away. Like you want to be saving your flash because you need it for that next Baron fight. You need it for this, but like you waste it to try kill this guy when your job isn't to kill him anymore. Your job is now to like hit this guy, bouncing grenade like through here on these guys, whatever. Your job is like changing here. It's not about last hitting kills all the time. It's about winning the team fight. You also just don't do a lot of damage because you don't have LDR. Wow, I can't believe Nasus can't run that guy down. There you go, crit. Wait, what are we doing here? Okay, so this is they have 3 bot and you guys have fucking 3 top plus yourself. Nautilus dead. Like you guys should just take Baron, right? Or like make a kill on top and then take Baron. Force them to like react to you and not the other way around. Like this is like yeah, chasing your tail around in circles all the time. a never-ending like job. Like if you react to just play like reactively to everything they do, if they make a play on one side of the map, you generally want to make a play on the other. Like you don't want to like be on the other side and then fucking run the whole map to go like contest because you're gonna lose like out on every play if you do that. So yeah, you ran bot for 2 minions. Well, I mean, let's say you got all those. You ran bot for 3 minions and a cannon. Could have got that on mid wave. Could have got that in a Lowy kill. Could have, yeah, got Baron after doing something. Fight 4v2 at Baron or some shit. How's this fight go? Yeah. No, this was kind of like a bad ult usage, but the guy's like on the edge of it. It would have been better if you done it like from here, so that you cover this whole exit, because then that way it's like this guy has to make the choice, right? It's like here to here, or he like runs through your team and then like has to fight these guys over here, which is like probably a disaster for him because he doesn't want to fucking 1v3 or whatever. So yeah, it was like kind of a bad ult, and you don't have flash to do all this, which you would have had if you didn't waste it on Naught. Alright, get the Baron. So your team's like Loki carrying you right now. Yeah, they're all quite far ahead. Alright, what's the game plan? Walk through together. Yeah, he's lost dragon, took too long. It's fine, should really have to drop the E. Like really, really. Like they cop the Mel E luckily, but like there's no reason that you shouldn't like click E as you click R here. Also, you're standing in front of your team, like Nautilus should throw his hook and just cancel your thing, but instead he went like over here for some reason. Um, so like you, for one, you can't walk in front of your team to click R, but you should like, I mean, it's kind of on your team as well to like not walk in front of you, but you should like when you turn this corner, you should just be making sure that you actually like turn behind them at least, because you can still like drop your E like here and like clip them on the edge of it, and then like still drop the R to like like kind of here, maybe a bit further, like if you can walk slightly further forward, but um yeah, like it's kind of bad that you don't drop the E just as a natural habit, and bad that you're like walking in front of your team to click R when it's like easily cancelable by Nautilus now if he like didn't just fucking waste his hook for fun. But it was a good look, but yeah, just gotta like tick off those check boxes I guess when you're playing MF. Make sure it's actually safe and uncancelable to click ult before you click it. And you want to drop the E that makes it so hard for them to walk out of. Oh yeah, so we got the LDR now. Okay. Yeah, so there's probably not much else to look at here, right? You just run them down. I mean, you don't even get the end there. Must be on the next push. Okay,